Coming up on Sports Weekly, we'll catch up with Aquinas High School baseball star Eric Batante at the Major League Baseball Draft Combine at Chase Field, home of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Plus, congratulations going out to San Gorgonio boys soccer coach Adrian Villalobos, named the Coach of the Year for the entire state of California. We broke the news on a previous Sports Weekly, but they finally had the big ceremony for Coach Villalobos. We'll also switch gears to some college football action. Jaden Daniels, the pride of Cajon High School, going back for year number 2 at LSU. We will hear from Jaden coming up. And then how about some more football, some 7-on-7 action as Arroyo Valley took on Bloomington in passing league. We got highlights plus an interview with Hawks head coach TJ Stanford and one of his star players, that is Ronald Leathers, the star receiver for AV. That's coming up here on Sports Weekly on IEMG, and it starts right now. And what's up, guys? Welcome to Sports Weekly on IEMG. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez, and make sure you subscribe to the IE Media Group YouTube channel. We'd really appreciate it. We got some great highlights, some great interviews coming your way, but we want to start with some local baseball. Yes, the high school baseball season is over right now, but for Aquinas baseball star Eric Batante, who just finished up his prep career, he is now looking forward to the Major League Baseball draft. Batante, the former Aquinas Falcons star, should be a first-round draft pick, and Eric just returned from Chase Field in Arizona, the home of the Arizona Diamondbacks, for the Major League Baseball Draft Combine. And the broadcasters on the MLB Network really love the power that Batante showed at the plate, and also great plays at shortstop.
This guy's 17 years old. All right,
I don't believe it.
He was hitting balls to the moon.
Yeah.
Now we got him out here at short and throwing rockets.
There's Eric Batante at Chase Field playing short and hitting some big-time home runs in that Major League Baseball park. Again, trying to get noticed and making a last-ditch effort to get a high draft pick coming up. He is an Oregon Ducks signee, but if he gets picked high enough, he is going to make a lot of money playing professional baseball. So best of luck to the former Aquinas Falcon. We had a long interview with Eric a couple weeks ago here on Sports Weekly, but just to go back real quick, here's what he said about the Major League draft process, and maybe one day, Chase Field, that could be another day at the office for Eric Batante playing in the Major Leagues one day.
Yeah, it's just been fun. It's been a ton of fun, just going to a bunch of different workouts, meeting a bunch of different teams, organizations, stuff like that, just getting to know everyone. Especially, the players, getting to go to workouts with them, build relationships with them, just because, we're going to be around each other for a while. So, it's definitely fun. And like you said, it's you don't know what's going to happen. So, just day by day, take it day by day and put it in God's hands, and whatever happens, happens.
I interviewed another local guy recently from Yucaipa, Danny Arambula. I don't know if you know Danny over there at Yucaipa as well. And I asked him a very similar question that, these elite high school baseball guys like yourself, you get to play in these major league ballparks, part of Team USA stuff in Cary, North Carolina. So, you've played great competition. You've played in these big ballparks. And speaking of the big ballparks, do you ever give yourself that moment where you just kind of look around and you're like, man, in a couple of years, this might be work. This could be my job. I might be a Major League Baseball guy showing up for work every day in this Major League Baseball park. Do you ever, is there too much work to be done right in front of you, or do you let yourself kind of at least think about the possibilities, if your baseball career continues as it is?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely try to soak it all in and just think of what it can be, and, what my dream has been since I've been a little kid. And it's surreal just being able to, play in those stadiums and stuff like that. And you just want to keep working hard and doing the right things to hopefully, like he said, you show up there every day and it's your job. So that'd be, that's always been a goal. So that'd be awesome.
And best of luck to Eric Batanti in the Major League Baseball draft, one of our favorite guys here on Sports Weekly. Now we go from the Major League Baseball draft to the NBA draft. And unfortunately, former San Bernardino Cardinal Matt Bradley did not hear his name called during the NBA draft. The former San Diego State star who helped the Aztecs make it all the way to the championship game against UConn was not selected in the NBA draft, but he did work out for several NBA teams leading up to the draft. So the former San Diego State star is hoping to latch on with an NBA team during their annual summer league. So hopefully that works out for Matt Bradley. He was a joy to cover when he was with San Bernardino, and hoping nothing but the best for Matt Bradley. All right, and also in this segment, some big soccer news for San Gorgonio boys soccer coach Adrian Villalobos. Yes, he is a CIF champion and brought all the glory to San G, winning a CIF Southern Section Division 6 title, and then going on to win a SoCal Regional Championship as well. Well, we told you a couple weeks ago, Villalobos was named the State Coach of the Year, and they finally had the ceremony for that down in San Diego this past weekend, where Villalobos was honored for being the Coach of the Year for boys soccer in the entire state. And as you're about to hear from Coach Villalobos, yes, winning a CIF title was a very big deal, but he also had a health scare, which made this moment even more precious to him and his family.
Coaching moments, there's a lot of things that I can talk about, but obviously this last season has been just absolutely incredible. 15 months ago, I had a stroke and everything changed. Thank God that it wasn't anything major, and after that, the season was just incredible. We started the season losing 2 of our first 4 games, and then we went on a 14 game winning streak. And then we had a loss, our 3rd loss of the season, which was our last loss of the season. And I told everybody that was a good thing. I think that was a good loss for us. It just kind of changed things around. And then we went on a 12 game winning streak and a magnificent, magical run all the way to the state regional title. So yeah, it was just an incredible season. And the reason why I want to talk about this season is because obviously because of the stroke, but also I got to give credit to my boys. They just had I had a great bunch of boys that love to play soccer, and I've been teaching also for 20 years, and they would literally come to my room all day, during different passing periods and during lunch. And these are 15, 16, 17-year-old kids coming and telling me they love me, and they want a hug from me, or they just want to come bug me. So, like somebody said earlier, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So thank you so much. Thank you for everybody that's here supporting me.
Congratulations to Coach Villalobos, well earned. When we come back here on Sports Weekly, we will hear from former Cajon High School football star Jaden Daniels going into year number 2 at LSU. That's when we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.